okay, like Alani's. Ride you like Alani's, okay, here at the parties. Right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole choir, I like the way that you get you on back, you don't need no one, help you inspire, But I'ma add to you, I'ma give you some best, I'ma add to you, Go around the avenue and I ain't never seen no one bad as you. Baby, I'm serious too, they can't disrespect you, I gladly, I don't play about mine, I don't care, I'm addicted to you and it's clear. I like the way your body is that too obvious? Okay, I like your confidence, oh that's what good comments. Okay, like Alani's, ride you like Alani's. Okay, here at the parties, right here at the parties. You better start a whole fire, now I'm on fire, I need someone, I need Tyler, I need Ramani, Rebecca, Serena, Selena, let's start a whole.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And a chance to check out our Rookie of the Year list. Some incredible talent entering the league. He's hanging towards the back of the pack in the early goings. But there's still time left for him to have a breakout performance.
And this year's rookie class could be special. We have players who already make an impact every time they take the floor.
Boy, at this point, it looks like it's going to be quite the race for Rookie of the Year. Still very early, but it looks like we've got several worthy candidates.
And now the opening lineup for Seattle. They've got Junior, and it's baddest one in at power forward. They've got Cunningham, and it's Alexander in at the center position. Well, this matchup features two teams that are elite when it comes to rebounding, Doris.
You know, there was a point at which, BA, it felt like rebounding was almost, especially on the offensive end, de-emphasized. Now you're getting back to a point where understanding dominating the defensive backboards. It means finishing your possession defensively and offensively creating more opportunity. It's an important aspect on both ends.
Here's the kid. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Clutch. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Out to the right wing. Oh, wow!
Incredible!
And he goes in for the dunk.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's baddest one. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game. A nice shot by Jemison.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Knox. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's the kid. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32.5 a game.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Baddest one, the pass to the great. Takes the three. Rebounded by Knox. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's the kid. Connects from downtown. The kid's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. With a brief pause, here are the most difficult teams to score against over the last 10 games.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Let's go with a 3. Nails it from 3. 5 points in the game.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Here's the kid. Pass to Sloan. Fires the 3. Nails it beyond the arc.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
The Supersonics have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Clutch. Last game for him, he picked up 10. The great, the pass to Clutch. Here's the pick. 6 to shoot. Out left to the wing. Here's Coleman. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to the kid. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy. Here's Baddest one. He's got 5. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
First personal foul.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Shooting for the Supersonics. Allman at the line for 1.
Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Cunningham against Junior. And Junior throws it down. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
To the left wing.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Second team foul.
Here's the great. He's scoreless. From deep, Junior. Alexander pulls it in. Here's Knox. The kid passes to Knox. Knocked away. Here's Baddest one. Give him 8 points now. Second shot opportunity. That one's off, and now he's 3 for 6. Sloan, the pass to the kid, and the pass goes out of bounds. They'll turn it over. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at Seattle. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record.
Checking out Seattle, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Here's Wade. We saw him with 19 his last time out.
Supersonics foul. Jimison. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's the home team now. 4-point game. Here's Cunningham. Shots blocked. Here's Baddest one. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Baddest one's got 10.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
There's the screen. There's the kid. On the wing, Wade. Cunningham passes to Wade. And that time also a missed shot. Seattle leading by 6. Here's Baddest one. 10 points for him. Pass to Clutch. Releases. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
It's very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
There's the kid. And a two-handed jam.
this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Well, the Supersonics are shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Clutch passes to Junior. Here's Clutch. Pass to the Great. Here's Baddest one. He's putting up some terrific numbers, over 28 a game.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Wade. The three-pointer off the mark. Seattle leading by 6.
Ball is turned over. Substitution on the court.
Got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. The Kid passes to Knox. And the shot goes down.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's the Great.
Timeout.
Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He wants to review the game plan. The home team on D. Trailing by 4. Pass to Chandler. Out to the right wing. Here's the Great. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Cunningham. 15 in his last outing. Here's Wade. And it's off from three-point range. Seattle on offense. They're on a 14-6 run.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Aldridge passes to Cunningham. Rebounded by the Great. Seattle leading by 8. 1:27 left in the first quarter. Pass to Chandler. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical. Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Tyson. And there's a pick. Chandler the pass to Prez. All right, let's take a quick moment to bring up the shooting guards who have been lighting it up from three-point range over the last 10 games. Seattle shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And he makes the first. Seattle making a switch here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Aldridge with the bucket.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Pass to Swift. The teardrop, and he lays it up and in.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Over to the left wing. Cunningham outside. And here's Aldridge. On the wing, Wade. Still no points. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming this way.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Patterson. Drives to the hoop. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. And so it's Seattle, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Seattle.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And Seattle looking at who they've got, and it's Tyson in at the foul. Seattle leading by 8. Aldridge pulls down the board. Shooting around 53%, a nice number. He takes it in, and the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
To the right side. And there's the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Here's the kid. Who's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Wade. Here's baddest one. No good on the triple.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Christie passes to Rivers. On Sunday, then on Wednesday.
They're in the middle of a great stretch of basketball, playing as a team, picking up wins on the road and at home. Not a bad combination at all.
So he gets them both. Here's the kid. 13 points in the game. And there's the screen. Pass to Red Hot. Banked it in off the glass. Red Hot's gotten his first basket of the night.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Here's baddest one. He's got 10. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
This helps build their lead. They're having a solid second quarter at the free throw line.
And so he hits both.
And they've capitalized well from the free throw line. Their percentage is impressive.
Pass to Miles. And it's rejected. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Offensive rebound. Here's the kid. Back to Aldridge. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the kid. Second chance effort. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line. 100% this quarter.
Seattle leading by 6. Pass to Tyson. Here's baddest one. They set the pick. Clock at 6. Here's Christie. Knocks down the triple. Christie's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
No one covering.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's baddest one. He's got 12. He nails it. That's his 5th make in 11 tries.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Wade. Fires from deep. Seattle pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Because they play in different conferences, these teams don't really see each other all that much. It makes it interesting here.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play. You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Seattle leading by 6. Here's Baddest one. 14 points for him. The shot by Tyson, no good. Got 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Takes it inside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
0 wasted trips. They're doing their job at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike.
Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Here's the kid. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. The Supersonics have got 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Here's Chandler, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Drills it from deep. Jimison's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping...
Oh, that's something else,
just
man!
Beautiful. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. They set a pick. Pass to Clutch. Here's Chandler. Last game, 26 points for him. Aldridge outside. Sinks it from distance. And now just a 4-point Seattle lead.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Here's the kid. No good with the triple. And stolen by Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point in the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Well, sometimes when you've got size, your release point is so high that you're going to get a good look no matter what.
And stolen by Aldridge. Here we go, all alone. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. He's got his first free throws of the night right here. No good on that one. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Here's Chandler. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Here's the kid. He's got 22. Pass to Knox. Here's the kid from downtown. The rebound by Clutch.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Coleman. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 8 of 15 in the second. Here's the kid. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32 and a half a game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
The 3 from Aldridge. The rebound by Chandler.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Jemison. Here's the great. Back to Junior. Shot clock at 6. Here's Chandler. 5 points in the game. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Aldridge passes to Sloan. Pass to Aldridge. Here's the kid. Seattle pulls it in. Clutch has got his 4th rebound in this one. On the wing, Junior. Here he goes. Up and in on the layup. Jimison's got 10 points.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
The home team calls timeout. And let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Shooting guards who are great defenders. The steals leaders. Shooting 47% so far in the second. Here's Cunningham. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Work in close, find a way to score.
Pass to Coleman. There's 1:40 left in the first half of this one. And here comes the break. Kicks it out to Cunningham. Here's Sloan. 5 to shoot. Aldridge, right side. That one's good for 2. And it's now only a 5-point Seattle lead.
The effort has to be better defensively. Easy deuce.
The great, the pass to Clutch. Junior with it. Alexander pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch. And that's the risk you run when you leave them in with 2 fouls.
The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Clutch. Here's Baddest one. 16 points for him. Lane, count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Clutch has got 6.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Cunningham passes to Knox. Seattle pulls it in. Baddest one's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. A nice shot by Jimison. Shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Here's Cunningham. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Cunningham. Here's Baddest one. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Nice work at the line so far. 5 for 5. First free throw is good.
The Supersonics. Allman, 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
The 3 from Aldridge. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Seattle closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back.
Hey folks, we know you're anxious for the first half breakdown, but a surprise start to the show is only fitting with some early season power rankings.
Taking a look now here at the Supersonics. They're still a team that could be dangerous, but they're having trouble playing at their best every night. That's a lack of focus on their part.
We've seen some surprising losses from them here early in the season. And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for Seattle.
They've been the better team. We expected this to be an even fight, but their game plan has them cooking.
Cooking what, Shaq? Say it.
Cooking chicken? Oh, barbecue chicken alert. Barbecue chicken alert.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. So it's the home team now. 7-point differential. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. They've got Cunningham. And it's Alexander in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Drops in the 3. Alexander's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
And for Seattle, they've got Junior, and it's the great, and at the 1.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Seattle foul. Fourth personal foul, first team foul.
The first free throw is good. Chandler, he's checked in for Seattle. And so he makes both from the line. Seattle leading by 5. Baddest one, the pass to Clutch. Here's Coleman. Throws it up high.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Alexander misses. Here's Chandler. He's watched by Cunningham. It's blocked. On the take. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Baddest one. Give him 20. Pass to Clutch. Here's Coleman. There's the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Jemison. Alexander pulls it in. Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the kid. It's tipped. Here's Chandler. 5 points in the game. Pass to Baddest one. Got a piece of it. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Alexander, the pass to Knox. Here's the kid. Seattle pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Chandler. That shot off the mark. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's the kid. No good on the 3. Seattle leading by 5. Here's Baddest one. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Chandler. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shooting at 49% so far in the game. Here's the kid. And rejected. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Looking to get back on track. And it's Chandler missing.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second team foul.
And he drops the first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And over the last 10 games, here's a look at the teams that have been putting up the most points.
This team has been on an absolute tear offensively. It seems like they're able to find a shot every trip down.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. They still need this. Sinks the tray. Chandler's got 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Battistone. 20 points for him. Great shooting for him at the line tonight. 7 for 7. And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's the kid. Off target from outside.
This guy has not been a factor at all in this quarter, and it has hurt the team.
Junior passes to Battistone. Rebounded by Knox. Down low. Here's Cunningham. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Pass to Jemison. Right wing. Here's Battistone. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist. Battistone's got 6 here in the quarter.
And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Junior outside. Here's Coleman. 5 points in the game. Here's Battistone. And he converts the layup. Battistone's got 26 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
The kid passes to Sloan. Here's Knox. Pass to the kid. Here's Red Hot. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the kid. Knocks down the long J. That's 29 for him.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
To the wing on the left. Here's Chandler. It's deflected. Here's the kid. He has 29 now. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. The kid's got 9 points here in the second half. Seattle leading by 3. Pass to Coleman. Here's Chandler. Give him 8. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Cunningham against Junior. Here's the kid. Pass to Red Hot. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Coleman. 5 points in the game. Six to shoot. Takes a 3. And it's Chandler missing.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game. He's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Christie. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Here's Baddest one. Clock at 6. To stop the drought. No good that time.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Ooh, poked away. Red hot passes to Higgins. Aldridge up top. For the lead. Seattle pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Rivers is checked in for Jemison.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for Seattle. Number 15, D. Rivers.
Here's Baddest one. He's got 26. Out to the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Seattle.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Man, what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
There's the triple. They get it back. Here's Tyson. The shot off that time. Gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Knocked loose. 1:05 left in the third. And he comes up with a bucket. Tyson's got 5. Well, we got a close game here in Cleveland. Here's Wade. Here's Red Hot. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. They set the pick. Higgins passes to Miles. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Baddest one with the bucket. And now a 3-point Seattle lead.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Aldridge outside. Pass to Wade. Here's Higgins from the arc. Seattle pulls it in. Chandler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Nice shot by Christie. 6 points for him. There's 6 seconds left in the third. The 3 from Aldridge. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Seattle with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. Back to the game after this break. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And it's Aldridge in at the shooting guard position. Here's Tyson. Yes, it's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Shooting at a respectable 49%. Wade, the pass to Red Hot. Here's Miles. Puts up a 3. Seattle pulls it in. Baddest one's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Supersonics.
Both good from the line that time. Here's the kid. It's rebounded by Rivers. Seattle leading by 10. Pass to Battiswan. Off target from three-point range.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's the kid. And a miss there on the triple.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
There's a screen. Here's Battiswan. He's covered by Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. Christie passes to Prez. Red Hot pulls it in. Red Hot's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Wade. Buries it down low. For Seattle, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Here's Battiswan. Red Hot pulls it in. Red Hot's got 8 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer. Wade misses.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Here's Battiswan. Here's Tyson. Pass to Chandler. Here's the 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Challenging this D with the 3-ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
Here's the kid. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Seattle making a switch here. Jimison's checked in. Here's Battiswan. And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Puts it up off the inbound. That's tipped, and he recovers it. They set the screen. Junior passes to Prez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Battiswan, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Sloan, the pass to the kid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, 2nd team foul.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Seattle leading by 6. And here's Junior. Pass to Battiswan. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Good. And the assist goes to Junior. Jimison's got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's the kid. And he banks in the layup. The kid's got 40 points.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's Battiswan. Pass to Jimison. Fires from 14. And the shot falls short that time.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
The kid passes to Knox. Here's the kid. He drops it from range. The kid's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Here's Battiswan. Pass to Tyson. Now Junior for 3. Alexander pulls it in.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
The kid passes to Alexander. He nails it and
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Sloan. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Well, the Supersonics are shooting the rock well at 46%. Lane. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Well, the Supersonics are shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. Pass to the great. Junior with it. Five on the clock. Here's Baddest-One. Counted from distance. Baddest-One's got 38 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
To the paint. Here's Clutch. Rebounded by Knox. Knox has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Alexander, the pass to the kid. Three-pointer, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's the great. Blocked! Here's Sloan. Pass to the kid from behind the arc. And Jemison pulls it down.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's Clutch. Here's the great. Fires for three. And that one is hammered home.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Knocks the pass to the kid. They can't stop the run with that one. Seattle leading by 7. Here's Baddest-One. Junior outside. He's off on the layup. Shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Here's the kid. And he makes it on the layup. The kid's got 45 points.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Seattle making a switch here. The home team calls timeout.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Here's the great. Pass to Coleman. Junior outside. 6 on the shot clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Clutch to the wing, right side. Baddest-One, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Driving inside. The three is up. He buries it from 3. Now just a 2-point Seattle lead.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to the great. Over to the wing. Here's Baddest-One. Alexander pulls it in. Alexander's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And there's a pick to take the lead. Seattle pulls it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to the great. 3 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. A shot from the high post. Cash!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Making sure of it with the two-man slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Knox has gone 4 for 6 from the floor here tonight. Here's Baddest one. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Missed inside. This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. There's 25 seconds left in the final quarter. Driving in. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
Cunningham passes to the kid. For the win! Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So we see Seattle get the win here. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you